Hey guys, the candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has vowed to appeal the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court that upheld the election of President Bola Tinubu. Obi, whose petition was dismissed by the court, warned that if care was not taken, sound electoral jurisprudence will appear in the country. It strikes that litigants that are dissatisfied with the outcome of an election may resort to self-help if they continue to find it very difficult to establish their case owing to obstacles from government institutions like the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Peter Obi's serious warning to the judiciary after I lost heart at the tribunal. The Labour Party candidate, Peter Obi, has vowed to appeal the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court that upheld the election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obi, whose petition was dismissed by the court, warned that if care was not taken, sound electoral jurisprudence will appear in the country. He stressed that litigants that are dissatisfied with the outcome of an election will resort to self-help if they continue to find it very difficult to establish their case owing to obstacles from government institutions like the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Speaking through his team of lawyers, led by Dr. Levi Uzoko San, Obi said, if we are not careful, our electoral jurisprudence will eventually disappear. I am saying this with every amount of sincerity because when those that contested election continue to find it very difficult to establish their case due to obstacles on the way, starting by INEC, certainly they may resort to some other means of trying to get justice, which may not be lawful. Also, I commend the Court of Appeal for introducing live streaming. You may recall that we applied to the court to have live streaming of all the proceedings. The court, in its wisdom, did not grant the application, but now, in the end, they saw wisdom in it and the need to guarantee transparency. Hence, live streaming of the judgment. Certainly, it would have been better if it was live streaming of the entire proceedings so that the public will have the chance of watching and be able to relate properly with the judgment. So I will hope and pray that this time it will be continuous, starting from the beginning of a case. That is the only way that you can guarantee transparency, because when something is open, Nigerians will see things for themselves and they will make up their mind one day on the order, he added. I think it's better to turn all the faculties of law in our universities to poultry business. It will help us the more. Someone just dropped that. Peter Obi, the Lord is your strength. God bless you, sir. There is a difference between this they are doing. We understand that they have been bribed by the power that be. We the youth are trying to out Nigeria in order. Okay, I can't really get this. Okay, these are some reactions from Nigerians who have reacted to this. Recall that yesterday, the Presidential Election Petition Court rendered its verdict dismissing the case filed by the Labour Party candidate Peter Obi, challenging the victory of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This decision came after a 5-hour marathon reading of the panel, a ruling on the substantive case. Justice Aruna Tisamani presided over this case and declared that it lacks essential material, facts, and was unmeritorious. One significant aspect of this ruling was the rejection of 10 out of 13 witnesses who gave evidence on behalf of Peter Obi's petition. These witnesses were deemed incompetent as they were not front-loaded with the petition, which contravened Section 285 of the Nigerian Constitution and Section 137, 7 in brackets, of the Electoral Act 2022. The law explicitly states that all evidence accompanying a petition must be filed within 21 days. Justice Tisamani emphasized that in accordance with the Section 285 of the Nigerian Constitution, Section 137, 7 in brackets of the Electoral Act 2022, and other relevant provisions, every witness statement on oath must be filed concurrently with the petition. So he cited a Supreme Court authority to highlight that once the 21-day window for filing an election petition lapses, the content of the petition cannot be amended. So the court rejected forensic analysis reports presented by 3 witnesses from the Labour Party, and these reports were deemed unacceptable as they were either guaranteed during the case proceedings or authored by individuals with vast interest in the petition's outcome. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Let's hear from you. What's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have